Welcome to the processing room of ProFish. Welcome. We're going to do a series of informational sessions involving the varieties of salmon that we're carrying at this point at the warehouse. This is what we refer to as Salmon Week or Salmon Month at ProFish because of the more than any other period of the year, more varieties of salmon are available to sell to our customers. The first one we're going to feature today is going to be the wild sockeye salmon, which is also called red or bluebacks. Now this fish characteristics, it always arrives to us head off. It's a smaller fish than the king salmon, and the meat is extremely red. The size of these fish is smaller than the kings because the lifespan of the fish averages about 3 to 5 years. But this again is the maximum size you'll see for most of the sockeyes. This one probably weighs in the, 3 to 5 pound range. One of the obvious benefits of salmon is full of omega-3 fatty acids, considered one of the more healthy fish. Another fish that you want to pay attention to is going to be the wild king salmon. It's also known as Chinook salmon. And in Latin, the name for that name means hook nose. The Latin name for king salmon is interpreted as hook nose. The wild king salmon spend approximately between 1 and 8 years in the ocean before they return to their natal springs to spawn. These fish are coming from the Pacific Northwest. As you can see, they're extremely large fish. The fish cuts out nice, rich red meat. And as I mentioned with the sockeye salmon, there will be a big run of king salmon coming up over the next 10 to 14 days. And you will see favorable price points, and you will see definitely extensive availability for the fish. So please look for your king salmon in the next 10 to 14 days as well. We will have this featured as a special on our website, and we will have information on our website for you to read about as well. The next and newest variety of salmon that we have at ProFish is the New Zealand Ora King. This is a product that's farm raised in New Zealand. As you can see, this is an extremely large fish. As I said, these fish are farm raised in the pristine waters of Marlborough Sounds. It has received a green rating by Monterey Bay, so it is a good choice for the sustainable crowd out there. We are working with the people from Ora King to do a competition for local chefs based on usage. So please, when you're talking about king salmon, specify whether or not you're interested in the Ora Kings or the Wild Kings, but also talk to your sales reps about the contest that we're involved with, find out how you can get involved, and certainly look at the different options and how they suit your needs. So that is our king salmon breakdown. The newest salmon to our processing facility is the Wester Ross salmon, which is a farm-raised salmon out of Scotland. This is a very new product, but also one that's well accepted by the chefs in the restaurant community, and certainly one that people buy by name due to the size of the fish and also the high quality. Some of the benefits of the Wester Ross salmon is obviously the water temperatures in Scotland. They are very closely monitored during their entire life cycle. There's a low impact hand feeding system in place. The other farm-raised Scottish option you have at ProFish is the Loch Duart salmon, which is accepted as probably the premier farm-raised salmon product that you can purchase, due to the fact that the people from Loch Duart have done everything they can to create the most natural environment for the salmon. When I say that, I'm talking about as close to a natural diet as possible. Minimal natural feed scenarios exist. Amazing waters. Even right now, you see the size of the fish. The size of the fish is close to where the natural cycle is for the wild salmon that we're bringing in. So they do their best to mirror the conditions and mirror the fish environment that the wild has. It's a high demand fish. Many of the high profile chefs nationwide have called this the best product there is. Gordon Ramsay, for instance, identifies this as the only choice in farm raised salmon and the one that he would pick over any other that's in the market. So it's something that's available. It is a costly product, high quality, something we're very proud to be representing. Verlasso is a whole salmon that we bring in from Patagonia, which is an area in the world geographically close to Chile. The difference between Verlasso and most salmon from that neck of the woods, this is the first open ocean farm-raised salmon that's achieved a yellow rating by Monterey Bay. It's a very clean-tasting fillet. They have a exclusive design feed that they use that gives the fish a wonderful taste, a fantastic diet, and they also have a very low pen density, so the fish are able to move openly. They're not bumping into each other. They're really raised in a very beneficial environment to produce a high quality product and certainly a product that achieves a high standard once it gets to the restaurant. It's not overproduced. It is a relatively new item in the marketplace, but again, certainly one that's been accepted and respected enough to achieve a great rating by Monterey Bay. The exclusive feed that is used for Verlasso is much more efficient in that 1 pound of feed produces 1 pound of fish, which is approximately 75% less than most salmon need to grow by 1 pound. The next salmon we're talking about during our description of the different varieties of salmon we carry is the Norwegian salmon. The Norwegian salmon is certainly one of the more successful farm-raised Atlantic salmon programs that go on. It certainly is also held in high regard as far as the quality consistency that you get due to the water temperatures, the clean environment they're raised in. The Norwegian product, as we're finding out very quickly, has become and is the accepted salmon that is used in most sushi applications due to the high fat content, due to the clean taste, due to the size of the fish and the freshness. The Norwegian salmon is certainly the go-to product for many of the sushi bars that we sell to in the Washington, D.C. market. The highest demand and highest volume whole salmon that we process is the farm-raised Canadian product. These are North American salmon harvested by numerous facilities throughout Canada. They come in a variety of sizes, all the way from 8 to 10s to 10 to 12s, 12 to 14s, 14 and ups. And we do use this salmon for the majority of our fillet programs and our portion programs. Again, the benefit of this product coming into our doors is we place an order several times a week. The product arrives to us on their own refrigerated trucks twice a week, and the product is never on an airplane and is never sitting in a warehouse and doesn't have extensive travel involved with it.